Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome to February 2018. And I thought I would talk a little bit about love and what we're experiencing in this particular month. If you kind of look at the energy of last month, it was peace, but this month we're talking about love and what does it really mean to stabilize in the energy of love. And from my perspective and from my experience, when we stabilize in the energy of love, we are really at the center in our heart space. And so we have lifted out of the consciousness of fear. Love is an energy that expands. It's always growing. Well, all energy expands, whether it's fear or it's love. Whatever we focus on is always what's expanding. But when we're living in this energy of love, and I'm not talking necessarily about human love, it's more of the soul, of the essence love. The core state of our being is love. But many of us, or most of us, have not lived there for a very long time because we have literally been on planets and in this 3D dimension of living fear-based consciousness. So true love has become a very foreign, unfamiliar thing to us. So I think as we evolve as a human species and as souls, our whole journey is to restore ourselves and to remember, what is it? What is true love? What is real love? What does love mean? So to me, the word love could be an acronym for light overcomes violent energy. So if you think of fear, it can be quite violent, can it not? Love always illuminates the darkness. And so love is really light if you look at the frequency scale. And when we feel more loving in our heart space, when we emit love, we literally become like these little light bulbs that just turn on and illuminates everything around us. It illuminates the internal, every single little cell becomes little light bulbs, and we're happy. We are joyous. And so love is also an energy that when we're not feeling it, fear feels very heavy. It feels really dense. And so we can't really, it also freezes us, and we're not able to really make a lot of really positive or expansive choices. The choices we make is from a very limited point of view. And so the only way we can really grow as a consciousness, as a species, as an individual soul, is when we connect in our heart space, but especially it's about loving ourselves. And most of us were not really taught how to do that very well because our parents didn't know how to do it well. Some people have been very blessed and had very conscious parents. And it's not good or bad, it's just what it is. So we really have to learn how to find that love within ourselves, and what does love really mean? And so to me, it's literally the communion with Source. It's the communion with the divine. It's remembering that if I am part of the divine, and the divine fills every part of me, then love is my essence. And it is not dependent upon anything that I have to do. It's what I am, not necessarily who I am, but I am made out of energy. And so that energy is what we often call a frequency of love. And so love in communion with the divine, when we really through meditation understand what that is and feel it, it's not a conceptual thing that we can really understand with our mind. It's a feeling thing. It's a tuning into our emotional body. And most of our emotional body has been so weighed down with a lot of trauma and drama and experiences that weigh so heavy, it becomes like a cloud around that love, around that light. It's sort of like, I remember teaching vacation Bible school and Sunday school, and we had the song, take the bushel off your light, right? So if you think of all the difficult times that we've had, they become layers and layers and layers that go over, cover over the light that we truly are, the love that we truly are. And so our whole journey through life is to uncover all these bushels, all these blankets, all these sheets of experiences that we've had in our life, so that we can remember the light that we are. And through all the coverings, that has also caused a separation. So we don't really feel connected to other people in a way of really trusting the love and loving the trust. And so by learning to little by little opening our hearts to love more and to allow ourselves to really focus on how I can love myself. What is it I need in order to feel loved? And I think the one thing that I think we can all understand is no one knows how you need to be loved more than you do. There is not a single other person that knows what it's like to walk in your shoes. Just like I don't know what it's like to walk in your shoes. I have an idea. You might have a concept of what my life is like, but really nobody knows. Nobody else. We have 7 billion people on the planet, and there's 7 billion different types of walks, of journeys out of fear and trauma into love and joy. And so when we can center on love in this beautiful heart space, how can I bring more love into myself? So what if there's 3 different ways that you could think about this week that you could bring love, or illuminating that love that's in your heart, that's in your essence, remembering the love that you are. So maybe one way would be to buy yourself some flowers if you love flowers, or buy yourself a plant. And look at that plant every day and be fully present and feel and sense and see the love that this flower or this plant is gifting you, and how you can be and gift it with it. Another thing could be taking a beautiful bath. Put some candles out. Surround the bathtub. And make a sacred bath. Putting some essential oils in, a nice Epsom salt bath, or whatever makes you feel joyful. And put some intentions into the bath of remembering that I am love. Literally from your heart, let this bath cleanse me of everything that is not of love in my energy field and in my vibration. A third thing could be going for a walk. Go to the beach or go for a walk in the park. If you're in the north and you're listening to this, it's winter right now. And if it's snowing, there's nothing more joyous and feeling the love of the universe when you walk and it's snowing upon you. Or going ice skating. If you're down in the warmer climate, walk around a pond, walk on the beach, take a swim in the ocean. Feel yourself connected to nature in a way that you haven't been connected with before. Maybe write a love letter to yourself. Okay. So, but the fourth way, and probably most fun way or a great way to work with, is to spend some time in meditation and really tune into your own love light. And recognize that love is in essence what you are. It's an energy. It's a state of consciousness. And we either exist in a state of consciousness that's fear-based or a state of consciousness that is love-based. The love-based one is in the present moment. Fear-based is either in the future or it's pain-based and I'm in the past. So when I'm fully able to love in this moment, that is where life exists, and you can really only love in this moment, one moment at a time. But when we recognize the truth of our being, that I am a being of light, I am a being of love, and that may be very esoteric for some people, and to recognize I am love, another human being is also love. And so love is void of judgment. To truly be in a state of love is to be without judgment. So can I love myself unconditionally without judging me? And that's not something we've been very good at. Right? So if you could just for 5 minutes look at yourself in the mirror, perhaps, and spend some time gazing into your own eyes and notice the soul that's looking out at you through the eyes, and recognize the soul that is loving you so compassionately, so patiently through your eyes. It is probably not a process that a lot of people have done a lot of. And many of us look in the mirror and we really don't like what we see. But if you're fully present with your soul and allow your soul to be really present with you, that can actually ignite a beautiful experience for you to step into deeper love. And to remember, no other being can ever give us what it is that we are wanting. True love, it comes from within. And when two whole beings are able to be love and they envision that or ignite that in each other to remember it, but without getting entangled, that's a whole other video, then you have true love. And so real love is really recognizing the light overcomes everything. And so it is time to turn on your light and be the light that you came here to be. That is in essence the only journey that we're here to do. To remember the light that you are, the soul that you are, and to also remember that we all carry that light. And real love is being able to love yourself unconditionally and everyone else on the planet. For everything on the planet is made out of source consciousness, of God consciousness. There's not one being that is not filled with it. They may have forgotten it, just like you might have. But in truth, they are that at their base as well. And we're all here to remember and bring each other home to that remembrance. So I thought I'd take you through a little meditation if you like. Just a 5-minute short little thing. And I hope you enjoy it. So just take a deep breath and allow yourself to focus on your heart center. You may wish to put your right hand on your heart and your left on the other side. And just give yourself permission to take some deep breaths in. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And let's just take another deep breath in. And out through your mouth. And as you focus on your heart center, I want you to envision, if you can, a beautiful little light. It a candle or a ball of light, a golden flame inside your heart center. This golden flame is always there. It's always been there. It's inextinguishable. And I want you to just envision, see, sense, feel, intend, think it. This little light of mine. And find it in your heart. Beautiful. This little light, as you begin to breathe in, I want you to take a deep breath in. And just extend that exhale out. And as you tune into that beautiful golden light in your heart, I want you to envision around it a beautiful pink ball of light. And so this beautiful golden flame is illuminating your pink, beautiful heart center. I want you to envision this light getting bigger and bigger. I want you to connect with something that you're grateful for. And so just in your mind's eye, I want you to really think about something you're grateful for. We all have something we're grateful for, even if it's just one little thing. I am so grateful and thankful for this in my life. Just offer this prayer to the universe. I am so grateful and thankful for this in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this in my life. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for this in my life. Gratitude is the energy that expands, that opens our heart to receive and be the love that we are. And notice how this beautiful golden light that flame just got bigger. Allow it to get bigger in this pink golden ball of light. Let's connect with the second thing that we're grateful for. I am so grateful and thankful for this in my life. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, angels, for this in my life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, soul, for this beautiful thing in my life, whatever that is for you. And notice and feel the warmth of the pink and the golden light in your heart, beginning to just expand and fill your entire chest cavity. And I want you to feel it beginning to pulsate in your body. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And then extend that as an exhale. And as you inhale, I want you to allow that flame to grow ever bigger. And as you exhale, just let it pour out through your entire body. And feel your heart center growing ever larger, more expanded. And I want you to allow this beautiful little flame that's now a huge fire, roaring golden flame mixed with a pink light, flood through your heart and let it open your heart. And just feel the energy of the divine coursing through your entire body. Let it flow up, fill your throat, your shoulders, your legs. Let it expand out through your torso, down your hips, into your toes. Let it move all the way up through your face to the top of your head. Allow this pink golden light to course through every single cell and every single fiber. And remind yourself, I am loved. I am love. I love. I am the beloved. And if you're having a little bit of a challenge acknowledging I am loved or I am the beloved, it says I am willing to open my mind and my heart to one day be able to love myself and know I am loved and I am the beloved. And just allow yourself to feel this pink golden light literally permeating through every single nook and cranny that is in need of receiving this love. So if you find any nook and crannies anywhere in your heart, anywhere in your body, let this golden pink light illuminate it like a flashlight. Let's just take another deep breath. And this is something you can do every day. It's a short little meditation. You can connect with this inner little well of the light that's always there, and you have the power to turn it up or turn it down as you choose, as is appropriate for you. And the more that you play with it, the more you turn it up, the more you allow it to be turned on full blast all the time, your life will change. So I wish you a beautiful week. And may the angels, may the divine, may you know how loved you are and that you are never alone. Namaste, till we meet again.